Zeroing in on what happened overseas. That's the focus of federal investigators in the United States as they try to determine the motive of the gunman suspected of killing 4 U.S. Marines in Tennessee. CCTV's Jim Spellman reports.
Those who knew Mohammed Yusuf Abdulaziz are shocked.
I mean, he seemed like the all-American kid. I mean, he, never loud, never boisterous, never got out of line.
Authorities are investigating what led the 24-year-old to allegedly go on a shooting rampage that left 4 U.S. Marines dead.
This is an investigation of terrorism.
Abdulaziz was born in Kuwait to a Jordanian family, but was a U.S. citizen. He graduated from college with an engineering degree in 2012. Investigators are searching his computers and cell phone and focusing on a trip to Jordan last year.
We are checking every possible place that he could reside or could have resided, visited, where he's shopped, where he went to school, who his friends were, if he worked out at a gym, every possible lead.
The FBI says at this point there is no indication the shooting was inspired by ISIL or other terror groups. Abdulaziz was not on a terror watch list and was not part of any terror investigation in the U.S.
The concerning thing here is this is somebody that wasn't on anybody's radar. There were no set of circumstances where people said, okay, we need to be particularly wary about this individual or this circumstance.
The father of Abdulaziz was investigated several years ago for allegedly giving money to charities that funded terrorism. No charges were filed. The shooting came a day before Eid, the end of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, usually a day of celebration. At the mosque where Abdulaziz attended services, the celebration was canceled. A sign on the door says in part, "The families of the victims are in our prayers." Muslims across the U.S. say this shooting does not represent Islam.
Violence and extremism knows no religion. It just happens to be right now that the ones that we hear about are the ones that are perpetrated by Muslims, or so-called Muslims.
In April, Abdulaziz was arrested for driving under the influence. The officer in the case reported that Abdulaziz smelled like marijuana and there was white powder visible under his nose. Jim Spellman, CCTV, Washington.